take you and parade you down Durham Street.
I was at a bar one night with Corey. Corey may or may not remember this, but I was very in a good mood, and I was telling everybody it was my birthday.
Oh, I do remember this night.
Okay, so I was, being cute or whatever, and Chris came over to talk to me.
I was actually out with you, and we were at Mizo's, and we were talking or something, and anyways, he's like, hey man, that girl over there keeps looking at you.
Yeah, go talk to her. She keeps looking at you. I don't think that I was. And he came up to me, he wanted to talk to me, and I just took a bunch of Altoids and I just poured them in his pocket, and I just walked off.
Just stuffs them in there and just pretty much just does a about face and just storms off. I'm like, what in the world? So I went back to talk to her again, and so to open up the conversation, I took some mints out of my pocket, and I'm just like, hey, you want a mint? I'm like, you gave me 30 of these. And so she was about to take it from my hand.
And he went to give me an Altoid, and I was like, those are drugs! And I slapped his hand away and stormed off for the second time that night.
I can only imagine the look on his face. Like,
She thought I was about to roofie her, I don't know.
First of all, welcome to the family. Okay. When Dominic brought you home or introduced me to you, I knew you were the one. Do you know why? I think you were the 77th person she brought home. And you know why I thought it? Because 7 is a lucky number, so it's double whammy. Okay? 77.
Because what she was doing is she was walking around telling everybody it was her birthday. And that was it. After she swatted the stuff from my hand, she stormed off again, really thinking that I was some kind of a creepy guy. And that was it. That was our first meeting.
Maybe a couple weeks later, I saw him at the gym. I was working out, and he's like, hey, take your headphones out. And I'm like, what is happening? So I take my headphones out, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, hey, I'm Chris. I saw you the other night. It was your birthday. No, I promise that wasn't me. It was not my birthday. And it was, I just didn't remember right away.
She didn't remember me at all, because I guess she'd had a little too much to drink, and it was her birthday, right? So I'm talking to her, this is September. Her birthday's not until November. So she's like, that wasn't me. I mean, just as blunt as can be, it wasn't me. I don't know you. So I'm like, damn this woman. She just continues to embarrass me in public places,
I could read off a list of everything that I love about you, all your traits. It won't do it justice. And I can't wait to see the disgustingly beautiful children that y'all are gonna have. With his teeth and your everything, you have a profound way of making your mark. You are my best friend. I love you guys, and I wish y'all the best.
That was in September, and then several months later in December, I saw him again, and I don't know, he just looked really good that day. His teeth were beautiful, he was smiling, he was working out. He's like, hey, hey, I was like, oh hey, I remember your face. And we just started chatting. He had finals, I had finals coming up, and then we were just talking. I was like, so what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna be an engineer. And I was like, oh, here's my number. No, I'm kidding, no. I did not give him my number, I did not.
And that was it. She was hooked. She's like, yeah, okay, you suddenly got way cuter.
Do you feel heaven when the ache is strong? When the nights are left alone, wonder what we'll find as the cast is drifting.
But have to say thank you to my wife and her mother, the way you turned out, and it wasn't that much I had to do with it. Shelley, I thank you.
My love
we had a first date. It was at his house. It was on December 16th, and then we decorated the outside of his house with Christmas decorations. And I got on his shoulders. He was probably really excited about that. I didn't think about it at the time. He was like, man, when I think about that, I was like, I was so close to your body. That's what he says now.
Here's to two of the most absolutely beautiful people that I have ever met. I just adore you. I love you too. From our Guarana holiday dinners, even if they start at 9 p.m., to our bro cigar nights, to our uncivilized board game nights, there's never been a dull moment with you two. I genuinely love the both of you, and I'm so blessed to count you as my very best friends.
Yeah, so we've known each other for 5 years now. I planned this, nice surprise engagement. We flew off to New York for 3 days and proposed to her in Central Park. It was snowing, of all things. It was the most magical, perfect weekend.
Really, really glad, Dominique, that 5 years ago you knocked the breath mints out of his hand and accused him of being a drug dealer. This might have ever happened. I'm sitting up here and I look at it once my little brother, and he's grown and he's married now. I really appreciate you, Dominique, for bringing the Guarana and the Griffith families together.
My darling, my favorite walk is when you always come to me running, okay? That's my favorite walk. But tonight, you walk away from me with your new husband and a grown woman and a married person. I hope you have a long-lasting and happy marriage. Strong and be kind. Cheers.